Today is the day of the World Cup final here in 2022. We've broken the curse with Mexico, and we are in the final, taking on Argentina and Lionel Messi. This is going to be one for the ages, one for the record books. At the young age of just 19 for myself, I managed to bring my country to glory. Well, almost. And the World Cup final isn't all that we're going to have to deal with, because after this competition ends, win or lose, it's time to hopefully go reunite with my parents. And someone has come back to support me on this journey in the World Cup final and support me in finding my parents. My former best friend Blake. We'd grown up together and we'd slowly grown apart since we both started playing professional football, and we'd kind of gone our separate ways. And in seeing him for the first time in a while, he apologized for the way he acted. He called me out a while ago and tried to get me canceled almost. He gave me a hug and said, "Let's do this, man. I'm ready to come here, watch you win the World Cup final, and then let's go get your parents back. I'm ready to go. This could either be the best week of my life or the worst." There's a lot riding on my shoulders right now. I'm just a young 19-year-old, and having the World Cup to deal with and basically the weight of your entire country resting on your shoulders, that's honestly enough to get someone very just worried and anxious. But adding on to that, my parents and hopefully getting them back alive is the key question. We'll deal with that after this match, but just hours before the game in the dressing room, I was thinking that I wasn't even going to be able to do this. I was extremely scared to take part in a competition of this magnitude, because what if I go on and fail? What if I do my country poorly? Could I even go back to Mexico? Will I become a hated figure there? All that I'm thinking now is how grateful I am to be in this opportunity, and that even if we do end up losing this game, I'll be respected for even just getting Mexico to this point. A team that once could barely make it out of the round of 16, now they'll be playing for a World Cup final. So let's shake all these nerves off and do our country well, do our country proud. It's time for the World Cup final. To add to the drama, we're taking on Argentina. Lionel Messi. It is time. The World Cup final begins. But adding the element of Argentina and a hungry Lionel Messi in what could be one of his final international games with Argentina, this could be the most difficult match of my career, and I'm only 19 years old. And this lineup is insane for Argentina. World Cup final. It's game on. Let's go into the most important game of my young career, and we're already starting with chances. You know I'm going to be the one taking the majority of the shots. It's just my play style. It's just how I am. And how have we not put one on target? The first one off the crossbar. I guess that second one technically on target, saved by the goalkeeper. But this Argentina team, unlike any team we've played before, facing Lionel Messi obviously is a challenge at that, but what I've noticed so far going into this game is they're the best attacking team we've played so far. No questions asked. And they score the first goal. 1-0. We play from behind. It's a header. It's in. It's a beautiful cross. And in the 19th minute, Mexico is on their back heel. We have to attack at all costs now, because if we let Argentina up 2 goals, especially in a World Cup final, you're going to bet they're going to park the bus. Coming back down 2-0 in a World Cup final, has it even ever been done? I doubt it. I highly doubt it, because this team's going to drop back 5 defenders at least, 2 defensive midfielders, I would say. Let's not have that happen. Let's see if we can equalize in this first half. There's a long game left, man. 20 minutes down. We still have 70 left to play, including all that time that's going to be added on. And we're back at it. And this keeper for Argentina is just preventing me from scoring. What more do I need to do? The 3 shots that I've taken this game have all been incredible. 2 saved, 1 off the crossbar. I'm getting a bit tired of this, to be honest, man. What a half I've had. And again, this goalkeeper. 4 total shots. I think I'm done now. I think I need to start passing a bit more, because it's just not working for me. This keeper, I can't beat. Maybe one of my other teammates can. If I start laying it off to them, one more opportunity. One more chance. The skill move of dreams is saved, but the rebound is in. And we're back in it. Just like that. The goal we needed in this first half. Mexico has equalized. Here we go. Game on. It is a goal. It's in. It's 1-1 right before the halftime break. And who else but the GOAT to score it for us? Raul Jimenez. Man, this skill move, that goal would have been so fully deserved. But we'll take it any way we can get it. A powerful shot. Deflects off the goalkeeper. And it's in. It's Raul Jimenez. And boys, we're going into this halftime break with something to cheer about and a lot of work left to be done. The Mexico fans are happy, but we are not. We need more. If we want to win this game, we got to put up at least 2 more on Argentina in this half. We know whoever wins this game, it's going to be a close one and hardly fought one all the way through, so 1 goal might not do it. Into the second half we go. Argentina on the ball. A nice little dinky skill move and a save from our goalkeeper. Things were looking good, but we're on the back end yet again. It's all Argentina. Great passing. And the rebound, the deflection, the second chance opportunity would be converted. Oh my God. We're playing from behind yet again. It's now 2-1. The goal for Argentina. That's not what we would have hoped. That's not what we were looking for. That goal right there could have just sealed Argentina a World Cup victory. There is still plenty of time left for us, but this is what we were worried about. This is what we were concerned about at halftime. And in the 86th minute, time running out, 3-1. Is this it? 4 minutes left? Maybe a few more with added time? This might have been the goal that loses us the World Cup. The first half, it was all Mexico. We had the majority of the chances. Yes, we conceded 1 goal, but it could have easily been 3-1 from the amount of goals we had. The second half, though, was a different story. All Argentina. And this goal right here from Martinez, that'll do it. Argentina, Lionel Messi, you finally have your first World Cup victory. Mexico, what a run it was. What a journey we'd been on these past few episodes. Congrats to Argentina. We fought our hardest, man. I'm not really sure what else we could do. If it weren't for this Argentinian goalkeeper, I think this could easily have been us winning 4-1. That's just not the way the game played out. That's football for you, man. Argentina are World Cup champions. And for Mexico, honestly, I was nervous about how the country would react, but after the matches we've played this World Cup, I don't think the fans can be more proud of the run that we just went on. What a journey it had been, but it's finally coming to an end. At only 19 years old, I can only hope that I'll be back to this stage at another point in my career. But now all we can do is watch on in pain as Lionel Messi and Argentina lift this trophy. emotions that I've gone through today, I don't think I'll ever experience again in my life, man. The ups, the downs, the lows. I'm proud of myself, though. And as I'm leaving, one final reminder of how well we did in this World Cup journey from my best friend, Blake. He hit me up after the game. Obviously, he had been there watching the whole thing play out, and he just congratulated me on how proud he was of myself and stating how proud my country was of me. Mexico, well, World Cup finals don't come that often, and even though we didn't win, we truly made the country proud. Well, a few days later, it's back to Mexico in, well, not the most ideal conditions whatsoever. Me and Blake got arrived, and it's time to go get my parents and hopefully come out of this alive. Not only myself, but my family, Blake. The situation that we are in is not ideal. And if you need a refresher, my family had been stuck in Mexico while I'd been playing football, unable to get out. They'd been captured by the cartel, and it was my job to get them back. Ready to go and head to the location we were supposed to meet at the last minute. Blake had said that he can't go. He'll wait here for me and my return, but he chickened out. He was fearful of his life, and I know I completely understood. So I went on this journey alone. The few-hour truck ride into the country where I wouldn't know if I would be returning. This was it. It was time to find out what they wanted of me to get my family back. And I decided not to go to the police. You guys said go alone because obviously if I had gone to the police, the cartel said it would even be worse for me and my family. So I had to do this journey on my own. And arriving, this was making me more nervous than the World Cup final itself. The people guarding this with the guns, everyone waiting my arrival. And I think everyone knew why I was here. Here it was. The moment I was to be reunited with my family. And there they were, standing right in front of my eyes. I wanted to just go up there and hug them. It's been years since I'd seen them. But I had to deal with what they wanted of me first. And they laid it all out on the table that this wasn't going to be easy. What they wanted from me, obviously, was one thing and one thing only. It's the cartel, man. Money. They'd set a $10 million bounty on my parents. And if I were able to pay this in the next year, I'd get them back. $10 million. My contract only saw me making a few million a year. So I'm not sure how I'd be able to recoup this money. Of course I had to agree. If I were to disagree, they would have shot my parents right there on the spots. They said I couldn't see them. They said I couldn't go give them a hug. All they said was turn around, get us the money in the next year, or this will be the end. $10 million. $10 million. Is this even realistic? How am I going to get this done in? I'm starting to think this will be the last time they'll see my parents. $10 million. Yes, I have this new deal with Adidas. Yes, there's the possibility of me signing with the bigger club next season. And that's going to be the only option for me. Everton is not getting it done for my paycheck. I need to move to a massive club, and I need to hope massive clubs even offer for me. Because at this point, that's my only hope. After that meeting, I headed back to my parents' home in Mexico, where I'd be staying again for the next few weeks in this offseason to see if I could, well, think out another way out of this. But from what it looks like, there's only one way. Sign with a massive club this season, get the $10 million, and get my parents back. It's the only option. So in the next episode, we'll find the new club that Raul Hernandez will be going to in one season to get this money and save my family, or it's the end.